The Green Bay Packers have fallen to 3-2 after a loss to the Dallas Cowboys. At the epicenter of Green Bay's struggles is the play of two-time MVP Aaron Rodgers. Has the quarterback gold standard lost his luster? The Pylon has more on the story right now.
And it's almost coming into sight, and they're running out of time. Your decision on a dime has you gliding through the sky, and it's
praying that you fly on.
Didn't go as planned, but you're knowing where to land, so you're sticking out your hand while you hear the cheering.
Fans, commentators in the stands going in a freaking trance when you're to the pylon.
There are three main culprits in the struggles in Green Bay. One of them is obviously Aaron Rodgers. But who are his partners in the crime that is the Green Bay Packers' lackadaisical offense? It ain't Eddie Lacy, and it ain't the O-line. Right now, as far as I'm concerned, Eddie Lacy and his 3-inch vertical are ballin' right now. He's averaging a career-best 5.1 yards per carry. Could they feed him the rock a bit more? Yeah, they can. But when have we ever said an Aaron Rodgers-led offense needed to actually run the ball more than Aaron Rodgers needs to throw? The offensive line, as far as I'm concerned, has been great outside of the Minnesota game where they gave up 5 sacks. More than half of the sacks Green Bay has given up came in that single game. So what's the problem? Here's the problem. As I sat back and watched that game against Dallas, there were times I thought, man, Aaron Rodgers maybe has probably 5-6 seconds to throw in the pocket. I kid you not. You'd think after, 3 seconds that someone's bound to get open, right? Aaron Rodgers has missed his share of throws this season, but his lame cast of receivers aren't making his job any easier. When is Aaron Rodgers at his best? When Green Bay had the element of the explosive play. There is not a single explosive receiving threat on this team. Jordy Nelson hasn't looked the same, unfortunately. Randall Cobb is one of the most overrated slot receivers in the NFL, and Mike McCarthy doesn't know how to account for it. Rodgers is throwing off of 1 foot half the time, which isn't helping much, but in the past he got away with it because he had receivers who could get some separation in the routes. Their big play threat is still shaking off rust from a torn ACL, and it's handicapping this offense. And because Aaron Rodgers doesn't have that downfield option anymore, he's pressing. And it's clear. In the game against Minnesota, the last interception, he tried being too perfect instead of airing it out a bit more. He doesn't trust that he has a receiver who can just run and go get the ball down the field anymore. This used to be an offense that relied on explosive talent rather than clever game planning. Between Jordy Nelson still recovering from the ACL, Randall Cobb being ineffective, and Devontae Adams being inconsistent, this receiving core is driving Aaron Rodgers into an early drinking binge.